supply. So that's cool. Then for Thug, you gain 1 XP for defeating a civilian, so they reward you for defeating civilians. And you get Bolt Chain. We saw this in the demo. I noticed this. I was going to post something about it on the forum, but I forgot to. Which basically chains your electricity to any nearby object with that can pass current through it. So it's pretty neat. So you can just fry everyone in an area with just your bolts. And then for Infamous, you have Bio Leech Overload, which states after performing a Bio Leech, Cole will have unlimited electricity for a short time. So it's kind of like Karmic Overload in the first game, but only Infamous. Only when you're Infamous you can do it. Okay, and that's about it for the powers. And next, I will talk about UGC again. Alright, so now we're in the UGC again. And the first thing I want to address is JLY Bomber asked me to tell him what the newest patch enabled, what it did basically. And basically all it did was just allow UGC to work in the game. I don't know if there's going to be another patch that Sucker Punch will release on or around the release date, because the mission filters, you can't search, you can't do like best platforming missions, or you can't do best, you can only basically do famous, recently played, favorites, etc. You can't do any filters for some reason. I don't know why. So they might do that. Plus, there's no search bar. There's no. I'm feeling that they're gonna do it. They're gonna add a patch to the game on release date, but don't quote me on that. So next thing I wanted to go over is let's see. Slade Rider on the forums asked me, like, for example, if you can set a mission to be a evil karma mission or a good karma mission, and the answer is kind of yes. And the way you would go about doing this is if you went to the mission start and you edit it, and you go down to primary tag or secondary tag, and I'm pretty sure you can put that either one as a tag. Let's see. You have homage. I don't think that was in the beta. Okay, but anyways, here you got good karma and evil karma. So you can put that as a tag so people will know that it's good or evil karma. But unfortunately, it does not display that in the overworld. If it's good or evil karma, it does not display anything to that effect. I don't know what will happen if you label it good karma, maybe it'll say it or something in the world. I don't know. Let's try it if we save this as good karma. Okay, but just wanted to address that. Next, I wanted to address the checkpoints issue, which I cannot figure out checkpoints for the life of me. And I looked up how to do it in the beta, and I think it's a little bit different. So, anyways, if we create an object, and we go to checkpoint, basically, what I read is that what you should have is a monitor hooked up to a timer, hooked up to a where is it? A switch. So a monitor that says when the mission starts. When it starts, activate a timer for not 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds, and switch, and then it said place your checkpoint and get, like, I think it said a splitter, and place the output of the checkpoint into the splitter, and then connect a output of the splitter to the switch. So it would look like this, where the output of the checkpoint would go into the splitter. But for some reason, checkpoints don't have outputs, which is weird. I guess they must have changed that, but checkpoints, you can't get a wire to come out of it. you can only plug in stuff to it, which is weird. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. And I don't know, I wish they made like actual tutorials in the game. For some reason they did not. I thought they were gonna make like video tutorials to explain each piece of core logic, but they did not do that. The only thing they did was, I forget if I showed this before, but under create mission from template, they have underneath here they have design complexity intermediate win condition capture specified target, then design exercise use an object modifier to increase the per hit damage the target will deal to Cole. So each one of these templates is supposed to be an exercise apparently, or like a tutorial. So if like you click on one, it'll show you there's all these creators notes and it'll show you how they made it. But I don't think that's really helpful enough. I wish they actually did tutorials on each piece of core logic. But that's just me. I don't know what you guys think. We're all pretty hardcore players here at the Sucker Punch forums, so maybe it's not a big deal. I'm just saying for new players. All right, but anyways, next. Let's see. All right, next I'm gonna try to knock out 2 requests in one. Oopsie. I am going to go into the UGC, create empty mission. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so the infamous guy on the Sucker Punch forums wanted to see 2 things: if the budget limit has been approved, and also he wanted me to place a bunch of mini bosses into an area and fight them. I guess I'll do that I'll place as many as I can to demonstrate how much space is actually on this bar in the main game. And there is a lot of space. I'm telling you that you can put a lot of stuff in the world, way more than the beta, which is nice and very convenient, I guess. I've already made 2 missions, and so far they're like way more complex than the beta, which is a good thing. Okay, now I'm gonna cut here so that there's no spoilers. Alright, I'm back. So he wanted me to place a whole bunch of mini bosses and fight them. So obviously I'm probably gonna die pretty fast, but we got the Crusher and the Ravager, Swamp Monster, Ice Monster. These guys are very annoying on hard. But alright, so each Crusher takes up about 2%. So let's see, duplicate. Actually, we'll do square. I'm just gonna spam the square button. The frame rate is probably gonna take a big dip. Wow, look at that. Look how many we have, and we're only up to 60. Let's see, Ravager. I'll place duplicate. Wow, these guys are just crazy. I wonder if they'll fight each other. Okay, and we're at 100% right now. Take a look at this. See how many enemies we have on the screen right now. That's easily, I'd say, probably 60 to 70. Alright, let's go somewhere far away so that we can just observe for a second. Let's do ourselves a favor. Move the mission start point over to here. And ready, set, play current mission. Alright, now look at how many Ravengers are. Ravengers are really annoying because they can go underground. So look at all these Ravengers. Holy crap. Oh. Wow, the frame rate is just, oh my god. What the wow, oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, interesting. I kind of expected that to happen. But anyways, I think it's interesting that the Crushers play an animation when they die. It's kind of cool. Okay. Don't upload mission. Do not save that. Do not save that. Alright, now on a more realistic approach, I'll show you what in one of the missions that I've made. For example, I'll show you this mission I made called Ice Speed that I posted on the new check out my level thread that I made. Okay, let's see. So here it is. This is maxed out at 100%. So this gives you an idea of how much logic you can have in the game. So we have a whole bunch of mission briefs, script command, 3 ice soldiers. Basically what this mission is, it's a race. And there's 3 pathways you can take. You can take this one, you can take the middle one, or you can take this one over here. And I set waypoint AI waypoints. So basically how it works is Cole walks up to these guys, and actually I'll play it to show you guys. But just to give you an idea, here I'll go through and show you all of the logic and stuff that I have, just to show you how much you can actually put. See? Look at all that. It's crazy. You can put a lot of stuff and make a really big mission, which is good. And I'm excited to see what people do with it. So, I guess if that's all, I'll sign out now, but I'll make another video playing some missions, I guess. Some UGC missions, including my own. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.